Peace. Welcome to Gigi's House of Wellness. I'm Gigi, and today I wanted to go over some things I've been looking back at some of my videos, and I see that I'm telling stories and leaving like the most important parts out. But hey, you live and you learn, right? So I was in one of my posts speaking about manifesting. And one of the most, I was talking about a car and how the heat kicked on and got so excited, but didn't tell you a few weeks later, I had manifest a beautiful Porsche with black leather seats as I was describing in my manifestation visualization practice. And so that was really the main reason I was telling the story. And I just thought even the heat coming on in the middle of a below zero day was amazing enough. But I did manifest a car. And I'm sure, I've manifest traveling trips. I believe I did, me and my grandson and my boyfriend manifest the shipping container I talked about too when I was moving off grid. So there's been a lot of evidence that it is possible, as well as even just starting this channel. I've just been in a place of like, what's next? Like I said, I was doing DoorDash and other delivery service and working on my business, The Loyal Vegan, which is vegan food business. But I wasn't feeling fulfilled. I honestly wasn't fulfilled financially. As I have mentioned, I've been living a more minimal life and also detaching from the matrix, which I don't believe you have to suffer, but you do go without certain luxuries that you're used to. And I don't believe that is even the way we have to live when we are detaching from a system that enslaves us. Something else that I left out on one of my videos, now I can't think of what I was gonna say, was it'll come back to me. I was explaining something again about myself. I don't like talking about myself. I like talking about other things. So I'll probably leave out a lot of detrimental things that would be helpful for other people. I just don't remember them until after the fact, or maybe I can go into my journals and take stuff out of there. My video that I just uploaded is about depression, and I'd like to maybe just incorporate some affirmations that are from the book The Sovereign Self again, that help with positive thinking, because a lot of us will be depressed and we'll be our worst critic, and we will think negative about anything about ourselves and ponder on it, and then it just is an avalanche or a snowball effect of more negative emotions. But if you want to start changing your negative thoughts with positive thoughts, affirmation is the best. I have some from her book, The Sovereign Self, Ashara Shunya, and this is really certain meditations that help you realize the greatness that is within you. I'm not gonna go over all of them, but here are some, and I would suggest that you take what resonates with you and sit with it and use it as an affirmation every day. I am an ever-present reality. I am supreme awareness. I am pure. I am the formless spirit that exists before and after death, before birth and after death. Let me repeat that. I am pure. I am the formless spirit that exists before birth and after death. I like that because it lets you know that you are infinite. We are all infinite. These bodies are temporary. Our mind is temporary. Our thoughts are temporary. Everything that we have in this lifetime is all temporary. But the one thing that comes and goes with us is the self. That pure, essential part of you that is you. It's not your name. It's nameless. And it probably says that in one of these affirmations. I am an eternal witness. I am peaceful. I am pure. I am free of attachments and aversions. I am free of ignorance. I am changeless. I am indestructible. I am free right now. I am an ever-flowing state of love with no restrictions, no qualifications, and no limitations. A lot of us reside in depression because we have a false sense that there are limitations, and that is part of the Maya, which I was explaining in my last video. If you would like to know more about that, please look at my last video. It is the illusion that we have all these limits around us when we really are boundless and free. We've just been brainwashed for generations upon generations that we are not free. We are always controlled by somebody else outside of us and everything around us. So we get caught up in the illusion of we can't go any further than the last person or the next person or ourself. But if we are really trying to improve, the only competition we have is ourself, and our ego is our main enemy when it comes to self-realization, because the ego will distract you from everything that is not even meant for you, or from everything that is meant for you. The ego will distract you. The ego is a thought matrix. You identify with your mental modifications and don't look for the detached, tranquil, unmodified observer of the experiences, which is the self. Ego, born of illusion, collects its favorite strengths, traumas, joys, sorrows, and memories, and it builds an identity that it feels is unique and separate from every other sentient being on the planet. It is our original self-limitation, is the ego. So I'm just adding on to some of the stuff that I mentioned in the last video, but what else I wanted to talk about is just putting yourself out there, giving an audience something that you have, because we all have certain things within us to share, and that is why I'm here. And I would encourage anyone that has wanted to be a content creator or has been creating content or just podcasts or get on here and talk. I am a very introverted, quiet person. I'm just putting myself out here trying to find a new lane in life, because I don't like the direction things were going, and I was ready to see a different change, and I'm being inspired by other people who are on here trying something new for themselves and actually benefiting from it. So although I'm not here for just the monetary gain, I'm here to share things that are going to help you feel well. And I want to share my yoga. I'm just having still problems with my editing, so I will be posting more videos. Thank you for joining me today. Please like, share, subscribe. I know there's somewhere out there in your immediate space that needs help with certain things, and I think depression and having negative thoughts is really very basic place to start in our healing journey. Thank you. Stay well.